Hey guys, Oblivion903 here once again, and this is part 3 of my Hyrule Warriors playthrough. This is the next level of the game. This one is called Faron Woods. Just going to get right into it now. The element that it recommends us that we use is the one of fire. So looking through the characters we've unlocked so far, it looks like Link has the magic rod which uses the fire element. So I'm going to be clicking on that and choosing to use the magic rod. And right, going to get into the next mission of the game. Like I said, this one is called the Faron Woods.
Link and his allies were saved from the dangers of the Elden Caves by a mysterious youth named Sheik. Joined by their new ally, Impa's troops exited the caves and emerged in Faron Woods. There, they found a hidden village overrun with monsters. While Link and Impa wanted to continue their search for Zelda, they could not ignore the plight of the villagers. Without hesitation, they sprang into battle.
Right, so just got that little sort of opening cutscene there, just sort of giving you a bit of a backstory to the events that went on in part 2. So I'm just going to click start battle now and get right into this mission. Right, so now getting into the gameplay. As you saw, there is a new character in the game, got a new ally. She's called either Lena or Lana. I don't know which one I'll refer to as, I'm not 100% sure what the pronunciation is. Not that it really matters. But first things first, just clearing out these enemies. This magic rod weapon seems pretty cool. I thought it looked a bit odd to Link with a different weapon, as he always has sort of the Master's Sword. But yeah, this is a pretty cool weapon, and it seemed to get us a lot of kills quite quickly as well. But right, looks like some Deku Barras have appeared, so I'm going to be taking care of them. And there's also the outpost captain there, which I'm going to head towards now and try and get rid of him as quickly as I can. Because that will stop more of these enemies respawning. There we go, taking care of him. Right, so now I want to get into this area to defeat the Deku Barras. Although these guys are trying to stop me. So I'm going to use my special attack here and just try and get rid of them. Right, so it looks like because of the poison that's surrounding the Deku Barra, we have to have a bow. And as Lana's just said, it's located somewhere south of the village. So the next task is to find the bow and arrows in the settlement. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. Going to be trying to locate them. As you can see, there's a few enemies, a few areas highlighted. I think they are the enemies that I've got to defeat. So I've also got to deal with them. I've sort of got to watch out for them because they will hurt me when I walk into that purple ring. But I also got to try and find the bow and arrows. So rather than dealing with these enemies, that's what I'm going to try and concentrate on doing at the minute. They're unfortunately south of the village, could literally be anywhere. So I've got an idea of the sort of area it could be in, but I'm going to have to try and locate it, which could be a bit of an issue as it's not very clear where it is. So I've got to watch out for that. So let me get out of the way here. Right, so the boar was probably by a big tree in the southwest of the village. So right now it's actually been located, so obviously I wasn't meant to find out where the boar was at that moment in time. We have to do a little bit of a detour though, due to that Deku Baba being there. Just going to sort of head round it and head towards where the bow and arrow should be. Here it is, there's a treasure chest here, I'm assuming this is going to be it. Right, so there we go, that is the bow and arrows. So now I can kill the Deku Babas from afar. I'm just going to head back now. I'm going to lock onto these guys and we should be able to kill them. There's the first one taken care of, so that was fairly straightforward. So now there's another 4 to take care of. Right, that's the second one done. They drop a lot of rupees, so that's pretty cool as well. That should help us out a lot. I'm going to head back down here towards the next one. Anything over there? No, just a load of our guys. Right, so I'm going to lock onto this guy. That is the third one taken care of. I've got 2 more to go. But they are shown on the map, so they're fairly straightforward to locate. Right, 1 more remains. So I'm going to head over this bridge, and as you can see just to the right of the screen is the last one. Right, there we go, that's all 5 defeated. Right, that's the mission successful. So now we can move on to the next part of the level. Right, already got 250 kills, haven't really done anything so far. Quite early on, already racked up some kills. So right, the southern tree in the western gate is open. Right, so I'm going to head up here now and just take care of these enemies that are in this location. I'm going to get rid of these big enemies, including the outpost captain. And as I said before, that will stop enemies from respawning in this area. And that should make things a little bit easier for us. Right, I'm going to use my special attack here and try and clear out this horde. Like I say, I'm absolutely loving this weapon. It seems to get a lot of kills. It seems to sort of hit from quite far as well. Seems to really take things out. Right, so going to head on up here towards where all these guys are. And I'm going to take out the outpost captain once again just to sort of stop the enemies from respawning. And then make our life a little bit easier as well. God, this weapon's mint. Absolutely love this weapon. Causing absolute carnage with it. Right, so really starting to clear out this area. As you can see, the map is still pretty much covered in red, so there's still a lot of areas that we're going to have to cover throughout this mission. Lana's reached the Deku Tree, which is obviously the next part of the mission, so we should be moving on now. Right, so Gibdos advancing towards the Deku Tree. I have no idea how to pronounce half the stuff in this game. But right, as you can see, that is the next task that we've got to do. Right, it's going to clear out these enemies. Right, as you can see, 2 more parts on the map have been highlighted by in green. So they're the locations I'm going to head towards now. And as you can see, the enemies are here. I need to defeat these to protect the Deku Tree. Right, my special attack should hopefully take care of these guys. Right, it looks like it's killed one, nearly killed the other. But hopefully one more hit should get rid of him. Right, there we go, got rid of him. Got a power up for the arrows, and a load of rupees. So that's half of the enemies taken care of. I now need to head down to the other green marker. because they are advancing towards the Deku Tree, and I think if they get there, I think we will really be in trouble. So I'm going to ignore the enemies at the minute that might be here, and head down to there as quickly as I can. Right, here we go, at the location now. Going to use my special attack again, and try and thin this herd out. Right, over 650 kills so far. It's really quick. Like I said, absolutely love this weapon. This is just racking me up so many kills, and they're getting me so many rupees. And hopefully I have a really good score at the end of it. But I've still got one more of the enemies to go. I thought I'd got him, but clearly not. So I'm just going to quickly run up towards him and take care of him before he gets to the Deku Tree. There we go, got rid of him. Mission is successful. Right, going to pick up the weapon there and all the rupees. Right, so Wizro is obviously not happy by what we've been doing. So, right, that's not good. Looks like the Deku Tree's on fire. It's pretty mean. Gotta say, I do love the Deku Tree. So, I'm sure we'll have to go and try and save it now. This is not good for us. Right, no idea we're going to do that. I'm sure it's going to tell us though. Right, put out the fire at the Great Deku Tree. How are you meant to do that? I do not know. I imagine they're going to tell us somehow though. There'll be some way to do it. Right, so I think we're going to have to go find the fairy fountain in this level. As you might remember last time, the Great Fairy caused absolute carnage on the first map. Right, the eastern tree is open, so we're going to head towards that, as that looks like it is the location of where we need to go. If you sort of look right at the top right hand corner, it looks like it's sort of a tunnel which leads to a square room, so I think that will probably be the area where we need to go, especially with the fact that the sort of eastern side's been open now. Got rid of the keep boss, so that's cleared out this area for us. Yeah, I'm right. As Sheik said, it's in the northeast, so I was in the right sort of area where I was looking at going. So I'm going to head over there now as quickly as I can. Just for the minute, I'm just going to ignore any enemies that I see, and I head towards the Great Fairy as quickly as I can. Although I always have a special attack for these guys. If I can get rid of these, the better. The sooner I can get rid of these. And obviously, once I get so far and get that meter down, the keep box will appear. So that'll sort of give us control of this area, make things a little bit better for us. So I'll do that. The keep boss has arrived. Quickly take care of this guy. Right, there we go, taking care of him. We've captured the eastern tree, and now I'm going to head over to the Great Fairy's fountain, which I believe is just up this area here, so I'll quickly just take care of these guys. Right, so these guys aren't too bad, except the fact that they do freeze you when they do that move, but it's not too much of an issue. They don't really seem to do much else. But I got rid of him. And now we should be able to get to the fairy fountain. Right, there we go. The fairy fountain's been open. We're going to head into here. There's a chicken there. I don't know what happens if we hit him. I know they get pretty pissed off in Ocarina of Time, so I won't push its buttons and try my luck, because no doubt it'll come after me with a vengeance. But I'm going to summon the Great Fairy now and let her do her thing. Right, so there we go, the power of the magic circles put out the fire. The Great Deku Tree has been saved, which is good because I really do like the character despite the fact he's a tree. It would be a shame for him to die twice. So now the morale of the Hyrule forces have improved. So everyone's all happy again now that the Deku Tree is safe. Just going to continue dispatching these enemies. Over 1,000 kills, that's pretty good. Right, the bridge checkpoint and the North Square gate's now open. So I'm going to make my way over there. But first going to take this outpost captain to stop the enemies spawn in this area. Right, can you quickly use my special attack to get rid of pretty much all these enemies. There we go, how many is that? 48. So that really sort of cleared out this area a bit. Right, cleared out a lot of these enemies. Really starting to clear the map of the red. Really starting to take control. So I can't imagine we've got a great deal more to do in this mission. Gonna head down here, as I believe this is where the key boss is already spawned. Get rid of this outpost captain though. So there we go, gonna continue into this next area. Right, no, the key boss hasn't spawned yet, so I need to drain the meter down for this north square before you appear. Just need to try and take out as many enemies as I can. Right, hopefully killing this guy should drastically drain down the meter. This all seems to work and make things a lot quicker. Right, there we go, taking care of him. The key boss has appeared. Where's he at? Right, there he is. Just going to quickly take this guy out. These guys aren't strong at all. Right, there we go. Captured the north square. Right, it's going to continue on to the next area. I think this one just over here looks like one of the last ones. Right, this is where Wizwo is. Oh, he's left the battlefield. Sounds about right. He knew I was going to take him out there, that's why he ran. Definitely why he ran. Right, it's going to take down all these enemies here and then clear out this enemy base. Right, so it looks like this is the boss from the for the level. This one looks a bit familiar as well. Gorma. Right, so this one is the enemy Gorma. The first boss from Ocarina of Time. So another familiar face. Right, it looks like Gorma's begun a massive strike on the Deku Tree. Which means we need to get there as quickly as possible. It looks like it's pretty much just jumped across the map to the centre where the Deku Tree is. So I need to try and get there as quickly as possible before it does any damage to it. Right, so here we are. We're coming towards Gorma now. And hopefully we should be able to take this one out without too much trouble. Right, just notice there that its eye changes from red to blue. Right, it actually looks like if it is if it's blue and you hit with an arrow, it sort of paralyzes it like it does in the Ocarina of Time. That's sort of a technique that you have to use. Then so it looks like a sort of very similar strategy. So hopefully once we take this out and give it enough damage, things should be okay. It looks like Deku Tree is still doing okay. Need to be really careful of that though, because if that bar goes all the way down, we will be defeated. Right, managed to hit it for a second time there. Notice my health is pretty low. Right, I'm going to use some magic here. And hopefully this will make me a bit stronger so I can get this down. Right, there we go. Oh, that must hurt. But right, looks like its health is about 3/4 of the way down, so hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer and we'll have defeated this. Right, I have no idea what Link was just doing there. But basically I want to just try and dodge it a little bit more. And hopefully a couple more shots with the arrow should see us through. We want to evade that as quickly as we can. There's another arrow to the eye. It's paralysed it, so hopefully, like I said, a few more hits should see it off. The Deku Tree's at about half. But it shouldn't be too much longer and this battle should be over. We should be able to save the Deku Tree. I'm not too worried at the minute. Right, so we're getting very close now. And not too much longer until we should be done. I'm also keeping an eye out on my health as mine's getting quite low as well. Right, there we go, another arrow to the eye. That must really hurt. Hopefully this should be the last little bit and we should be able to defeat Gomer. There we go, right, managed to kill her. It wasn't too bad, That's sort of quite a tricky sort of thing to figure out how to defeat her. But once you do, it's not too bad. So yeah, I think that should be everything in the mission over, if I'm correct.
For generations, Hyruleans have told the tale of the war across the ages. This is how it begins. Deep in the forests, far from mortal eyes, a great sorceress watched over the balance of the Triforce. Through her magic, she could see across ages, able to read the fates of all who lived, but never interfering. That is, until a unique soul caught her attention. The soul of the hero of legend, eternally reborn when Hyrule's need is greatest. Through her powers, the sorceress should have seen that the hero was bound to another. Instead, she saw only a soul that was unlike any she had known. And while the sorceress was preoccupied, a fragment of darkness, locked in its prison, saw an opportunity. The whispering darkness wormed its way into her heart. It pushed the light away and warped her curiosity into a desperate desire to possess the legendary hero's soul. Of course, this evil had its own desires. To use the Triforce to resurrect itself and conquer Hyrule once again. Having pushed the light from her heart, the darkness compelled her to open the Gate of Souls, the doorway of time itself. Monsters from across the ages pour through the gate, bringing ruin to the land of Hyrule once more.
Right, so there we go, that is the mission over. The Sorceress of the Woods, which took place in the Faron Woods. Got to say, did pretty well. Got a lot of kills, nearly 1400. Did it in just under 17 minutes, and I have quite a lot of rupees now, so hopefully should be able to do some more upgrades. Got 20,000 now, which is pretty good. Got the Giant's Knife, Strength 4. Also got a sort of another power up for the Fire Rod, which is more rupees. And as well as got the Goddess's Harp for the Sheik. And I got some more materials as well, which I can use for upgrades. And now we can battle as Lena, or Lana, however her name is. And I also obtained the Spirit's Tome, which I assume is a weapon for Lana. And it's going to quickly post the Miiverse. I've got to set it automatically to do it. It only takes a second to do. But right, now it looks like the smithy is open for business. You can use it to combine weapon skills by fusing weapons. Press the plus button now to go to the bazaar. So we'll quickly check this one out before we finish the video. At the smithy, you'll be able to enhance your weapons that your warriors use. Go ahead and choose a warrior to take to the bazaar. I'll do this one. Right, so let's head down to the smithy. Right, going to select a base weapon. We'll use the magic rod. Right, increase the number of rupees for an enemy's drop, so we'll go with that one. Going to fuse these two weapons together. The one with the upgrade, one without. Right, there we go. We now got an enhanced fire rod. Sorry there. So that's what that one does. But anyway, gonna conclude this video here. The next level is called the Valley of Seers, and I'll be doing that in part 4. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I hope you check out part 4 where I'll be completing this next mission, getting a bit further in the game, and by the look of it, I'll be using Lana. So that should be pretty cool to see what she's like. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye for now.